Yo, what up? We back with another edition of Sports Betting with Wes, and we're gonna jump right into last night's games before we start talking about tonight's games. Starting with Houston and Phoenix covered that 219 spread. Like I said, Houston covered that -1 to Phoenix. Like I said, um, Chicago covered that -5.5 to the Wizards. Like I said, 89 to 129. T Wolves covered that -12.5 to the Pacers, like I said, 124 to 104. Toronto covered that positive one they were getting from Miami, like I said, 121 to 95. Boston covered that -5.5 from Charlotte, like I said, 102 to 113. New Orleans covered that -11.5 to Utah, like I said, 137 to 156. New Orleans and Utah covered that over 241.5 spread, like I said. And the Clippers covered that -11 to Dallas, like I said, 116 to 103. As far as what did not happen, like I said, because I am not perfect and I can't get everything right as much as I would like to, Chicago and the Wizards did not cover that over 248.5. Toronto and Miami did not cover that over 238. Boston and Charlotte did not cover that over 219, and the Lakers did not cover that 16.5 points they were getting to OKC, 123 to 87. Now, as far as tonight games, Atlanta getting 1.5 from the Cavs. I like the Cavs. Over and under is 236. Not going to touch it. Timberwolves are getting 6 points from Orlando. I like Orlando. Over and under is 228.5. I'll go with the over. Bucks are getting 18.5 points from Detroit. I'll take the Bucks with the 18.5. Over and under is 221.5. I'm not going to touch it. Portland is getting 3.5 points from the Spurs with no Wemby. I'll take Portland. Over and under is 234.5. Not going to touch it. Memphis is getting 22.5 points from Denver. And I'm going to go with Denver. I'm also going to bet that Jokic is going to give me a double-double. Over and under is 245.5. I'm not going to touch it. Dallas is getting 10 points from Phoenix. I'll go with Phoenix. Over and unders 10.5 points. I'm sorry. Over and unders 231.5. I'm not going to touch it. And last but not least, OKC is giving up 7.5 points to the Clippers. I'm going to go with OKC. And that concludes our bets for tonight. Good luck on your tickets. Until we sit down and talk about it tomorrow. Peace.